How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we got the 55% showcase for the Ginyu. That's right, we managed to pick him up. We get a couple multis on the discount just to kind of test our luck and build up those yellow coins that we need to pick up some units later on. And we ended up picking up this guy, so we got him 55% level 1 links, so we're going to test him out. Before we do, we want to kind of talk about where he is. So unfortunately on global, he is currently in a bad spot, right? Without the release of Topo, the most recent special force lead, he lacks a lot of extra support that he needs. He wants to be around special pose team members, so currently the best he's got is the GInyu Force. Some of these characters can still be used in modern content, but most cannot, as the majority of the team is free to play. Even AGL GInyu is showing signs of aging in this meta. Now, with that said, right, he is on Frieza's team technically for 200%. However, he doesn't want to be on Frieza's team. He needs those special pose characters around him, and you're going to see that when we get into his passive here, right? So let's kind of talk about what he's doing here. So he has an entrance animation that he activates once only. He has key 3 attack defense 150%. He launches an additional attack, additional super attack for the rest of battle, and all allies have attack and defense 25% self-excluded for 3 turns when the character's entry turn, if there are 5 or more special pose category, right? So he doesn't want to be on Frieza's team. For that entrance animation, he needs to be on a full special pose team. He also gives key 2 and attack defense 150%. He guards all attacks and effective against all types when all members are special pose. He reduces damage received by 7%, up to 35% before attacking, and chance of performing a critical hit 7%, up to 35% when attacking per special pose category ally on the team. He gives special pose category allies 25% for 2 turns, and with int or rainbow key spheres obtained, and an additional attack and defense 50% with a type key sphere obtained, int excluded. So he'll get his own attack. Alright, so basically if you get int orbs, he's given extra support versus raising his own stats if he gets regular. Now his super attack's a little bit different in that it does... He has 3 different super attacks. He has an 18 key, he has a 15 key, and he has a 12 key. So he does want to be, he actually wants to get his 15 key more because he actually wants to get his 15 key more because he does greatly raise his attack during that. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop on in, we're gonna test this guy out.
Let's do this.
And we're actually gonna turn off the skip animation because we do want to see his animation. And about par for the course, he is slot 7. That's about right for a showcase unit. That's about where we always are. So let's do that number. That way he can get his hits in, and then let's send him off. And we'll send off this GInyu. And there goes the super attack on the only AGL type. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to set this up because we do want to get we do want to get the Fizz one over there. He's actually one of the better link partners that we can have here, the Fizz LR. Or even actually the AGL one would work well too, but if his LR does support, so we want to bring him over there. The LR one will allow him to activate legendary power. Actually, no, I don't think he links with the Fizz LR. He can link with the Tech LR, now that I think about it, yeah. But of course, we don't really want to bring this, the Tech LR with the final phase being Int. We've already found how well that works. I do like their OST and their entrance animation. It's actually really good. Alright. So, here we go. Alright, so... So we actually have, linked with AGL GInyu, we actually do have the 15 key. I think we may want to... Can we even get? No. Okay. Let's do this number then. Alright. So, I mean, the 15 key allows him to raise his attack and defense. That's why you kind of want it. There we go. We do get that extra attack. Nice. I'm almost thinking he doesn't even want to be around GInyu Force members, because most of the GInyu Force members are going to give him key, and you want to be prioritizing that 15 key over his 18 key, so I'd almost say maybe he doesn't want to be around GInyu Force members. Even though he would link better with them. Alright, let's let this GInyu get some build up. Perfect. Alright, we do have an active skill here. Yeah, see, now we're a bit overflowing with ki, so... Alright, may as well just take advantage and get that, so we'll get the support buff. Remember, he is supporting everybody for 2 turns. Alright, so 8 million here. And remember, we are only level 1 links here. We will get an additional super attack. But of course, we, again, as I said, we do want to prioritize that 15 key so we can get the attack raise, because that's where he can really come into play and deal some pretty decent amount of damage. But with the setup that we have on global, forced to run on Ginyu's squad without the extra, because we didn't get any of this sub ECAs for the special pose team. All we got is INT Go tanks, and we'll be getting Super Saiyan 3 Go tanks, but they have their own kind of setups that they want to be on, and Ginyu isn't really a part of it. Alrighty. Do that number. Let these guys get their hits in so they're a bit ready for the final phases. Alright, there we go. Get those extra supers. Nice. And again, overflowing with ki. Alright, so let's see here. I almost wonder if we should just do this. Let's try this. Alright, so we eat the super. Alright, 9 million, a little bit better this turn. There we go, we get the extra super. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if we can get the 15 key with this setup on the next turn. And we don't really raise any defense on him at all during this phase, so I mean, it kind of is what it is. You know, he has no ability, like post super he raises his defense, but beyond that there's no defense raise outside of what he's getting naturally in his passive. Alright, let's see if our AGL GInyu can pick up some extra supers here. We're going to send him off since we have that other AGL GInyu coming on. There we go. Nope. No extra supers. I have the worst luck when it comes to GInyu. He never gets extra supers for me. Alright, so... Nope, still can't get it. Alright, so 400k defense. If we do this. Nope, that still gives us exactly 15 key. Alright, well, we'll just take the 18 key, I guess. So, just under 500k defense, I imagine. If we fill out his, if we level up his links, he can do a lot better. But even then, leveling up his links is going to mean he's going to be struggling to get that 15 key even more. So, yeah, like, he wants to be on the special post team. You would think he would want to be around GInyu Force members, but he doesn't even want that because he has a lot of key links with the other GInyu Force members. So, yeah, this is tough. He's not really in a good spot without Topo here. Alright. Alright, and we'll send off the LR. Maybe we can actually take some damage here and transform the other one. Alright, let's go. Give me some extra supers here. Let's build that defense. There's one. Normal. There we go. Okay, 2 supers. We'll take that. That'll put us over 1 million. There we go, and I'm pretty sure these guys are about to take a super. I don't think they die to a super here, but actually should take enough damage for us to transform the other GInyu, which works out, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so... let's do this number. Alright, we'll just keep them together then. Alright, double digits there. Again, just under 500k, so I mean, it's not terrible defense. Especially for start of turn defense, right? Plus, gaining the extra defense on super, the guaranteed extra supers. It'd be nice if we were actually able to raise his attack, but on the setups that we have on global, it just not looking possible. How do we take this super, by the way? This super hits for over 1 million. Nice. Okay, good. There we go. Finally picking up those extra supers on our Ginyu. Alright, we get the extra super with Jason Birder. Alright, let's grab that. That. I actually don't even think we can kill on this turn. I don't think AGL GInyu or Raccoon and Goldel will do enough. Maybe if Ginyu gets some crits. This is the friend after all. If he can get all of his supers and some crits, maybe. Oh, there we go. Aw, I had to open my mouth about the supers. Oh, okay, actually, Raccoon actually managed to do it. Alright, sweet. So this puts us on the final phase. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to use the active skill here, so let's do this.
This is the GINyu Force's special fighting pose!
Excellent. So this is one of those things. It basically buffs us for the rest of battle, right? So attack defense 25% and all allies 15% in battle. So this is one of those things where it permanent buff, and I do like that. So we could actually get the 15 key here by not linking, but I don't. No point in doing that now. So we get the rainbow orbs, so we get the buff. So 600k, not bad. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so we're taking double digits here. Attack-wise is actually looking pretty good. Alright, so 11 million on that final super with that extra support buff. So, I mean, still pretty good. 55% level 1 links with that support buff that we got from the active skill. 25% does add a lot. Right, there we go. Ginyu looking pretty good too now. I guess the double support we got on this turn really helps. Would have been nice if we got some extra supers though. This dude's gonna rock though. Except no crit. Alright, grab that, and then we'll just take all of that. Alright, let's see who he's going to decide to super here. Yeah, that support buff is kind of crazy. Supporting all allies for the rest of the battle. But, like, yeah, these guys are actually looking pretty good. And it helps that this Ginyu is like triple support buffed. And of course they don't dodge the super. Do they die here? Oh no, they don't. Oh, that's actually really good. Because now we can do this.
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change! We've made a trade. Your body is mine now!
Alrighty, excellent. So now, let's go ahead. Alright, it is the final turn. Let's just see what that, with the 15 key. We only get 2 links here, but it is what it is. But let's see how this goes. Alright, not too bad. Right, the 18 key still would have done more. But, I mean, obviously, the purpose of that is, you know, you keep doing the 15 key till you're ready to launch those 18 key attacks. But theoretically, on a special pose team, it could work where you're not, you know, where you're not overflowing the key. The problem with him, as I said, is on a Ginyu team, he's kind of overflowing with ki. And, of course, my Ginyu doesn't dodge. Well, here's the good news. We can transform our other Ginyu now.
That body of yours is pretty strong. Yes, and I think I'll take it! Change! We've made a trade. Your body is mine now!
Alrighty, let's go ahead. Let's drop this in. Grab that. And let's grab that and finish this off. Alright, now I think if we get the extra attacks with Ginyu, we should be done here. Never mind. Wow, okay. And this guy couldn't even pull it. Wow, we are just getting terrible luck with the additionals. Well, I guess the good news is we get to finish off with a final attack with Ginyu. Probably one of the longest showcases we've done, and I mean, that's just the nature of using Ginyu Force. They are a very slow team, being that, you know, majority of the units are designed to work around the free-to-play squad, right? There's not a full summonable team, and the unfortunate thing is there just isn't that many special pose teams you can run this guy on. There we go. Alright, excellent. So, there you have it, folks. There is the INT Ginyu at 55%. Like I said, my big thing with this guy is they just released at the wrong moment. Global Dokkan really should have released Topo before releasing these guys, but kind of is what it is. We take it. Topo will release eventually. It's a much better place for him. And as you can see on the Ginyu Force team, he does he kind of really struggles to get that 15 key, which is really what you want to get with him because that's his infinite attack raisers, right? The idea with him is kind of like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You just keep raising that attack until you're ready to launch that 18 key, and then if you need to raise some more attack, you do so, right? It's kind of you pick and choose when you want to use it. So unfortunately, that's really difficult to do on a full Ginyu Force team, as the amount of ki that he's getting through links and the fact that they all support each other really makes that difficult. But in time he will get the other sub EZA special pose characters like the Ribrigans, and eventually we'll get Topo as the lead, where he is only on the 170, but it's still a much better place for him than obviously the Ginyu Force, which can't really stand up in today's meta. So guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what are your thoughts on INT Ginyu and where he stands on global right now. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.